I'm starting my day at a breakfast that this post-exit founders group set up for people who sold their companies. What's your name?
Shahin.
Shahin, and
Yeah,
what's your
follow me at
business? What's your
Shahin.
business? Say your business real quick.
I have so many businesses. Which one you want to learn?
The strawberries. So this guy has a company where he's
I have
making...
a company, and we are using AI to grow soilless strawberries.
That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, it's
nice.
pretty cool.
Thanks. What's the name of it?
Claros Farm.
Claros Farm. All right, we'll check it out. Thanks, brother. See you later. I'm leaving the post-exit founders meetup now. Katelyn is with me, and I actually did a little interview with Katelyn. Let me show you who Katelyn is right now.
My name's Katelyn Donnelly, and my company is called Avalanche VC.
And they invest in something very specific. What do you invest in?
Companies that transform how people learn, earn, and own. So that can be like ed tech, future of work, SaaS for small businesses, technology that helps people own their data, a bunch of things like that.
If you are raising for something, can they send you a pitch or something like that?
Send your pitch deck, investment materials, overview of who you are and why you're doing it to hello@avalanche.vc.
Okay, great. Now I texted my friend Max. We're gonna go over to his house and see him and his roommates. This is one of his roommates who has this note card system where he writes down on paper each of the things when whenever he reads something super cool. Here, copywriting people say the same thing. That you have to just write it down. And there's actually, Sam Parr has a course called Copy That, where he makes you hand rewrite all of the best ads. Whenever someone tells me something I want to remember, I try to write it in my notebook. So I'm here with Max, and Max gave me really good advice about my vlogs. He just hit 700,000 subscribers. Max, how do they follow you online?
On YouTube.
On YouTube, and what's your name on there?
Max Reisinger, Reisinger.
Okay, we're gonna put it right up here. Thanks, Max.
Cheers.
Bye. Max gave me really good advice about filming these videos, that I need to do less narration of telling you, oh, I'm going to get tacos, I'm getting out of my car. It was very helpful, and it makes me feel a little scared to be more vulnerable as I figure this out. Speaking of which, I'm going to get tacos. I love to go to little small taco trucks whenever I'm nearby, and this one had a great rating of 4.8.
Thank you so much for coming to my place.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. She's so nice. I like to support small business like that. Let's go try. When I lived in Florida during COVID, I would make in the Instant Pot pork roast, and it was pork shoulder, and I think that's what this is. It's so delicious, and this reminds me of that time when I was cooking in the Instant Pot. I've never cooked since then, but maybe I should. I sat in my car for like an hour eating tacos, and I had a phone call from a guy in Australia who wrote a book called The One-Page Marketing Plan, and he wants me on his podcast, and we had a great talk. And then I texted some friends, and now I'm gonna go to a tea house just to check it out. Here it is. This is West China Tea Company in Austin, Texas. It's probably the only legit, real tea house that Austin has where they serve it in the traditional style. I'm the least patient person ever. I think it took me like 25 minutes to check out. I was waiting. I got very frustrated, but tea is about being chill and mellow. So I'll try to be more chill. I'm glad that I went there before, because I'm going to go there, or I was going to go there Sunday, but I wanted to visit it ahead of time. So I don't know if I'll go back. We'll see. I did go back, and it was good. I need to go home and change right now, and then I'm going to this creator meetup that my buddy's hosting. It's like a hackathon almost. Here's all the instructions he's gonna put on the stage.
The video needs to be 2 minutes or less, and it needs to be vertical. Okay, so it cannot be horizontal. If it's horizontal, you lose. All right?
We got divided into teams of all these different creators. The teams were 4 people each, and this was my team behind us. We went to the backyard to brainstorm some new ideas. This guy actually did a lot of the work with the video editing. He helped us. I filmed a lot, some behind the scenes, and here's what our video looked like.
America's off! David Goggins support team in!
That creator event was really interesting, and at first, I have to admit, I was hesitant to go to it because it really took me outside of my comfort zone. I do so much by myself, and it's rare for me to work in a team with other people, but I learned a lot. and I met some interesting people. And once again, it's one of those things where, God, I hate to say this, but I almost didn't want to go. And then once again, I'm so glad that I went. My lesson is push through. Have you ever been to something where you actually regretted going? And don't tell me in the comments like, oh, I went to this bad event or whatever. Maybe you do, but I have more times than not that I'm so happy that I went afterwards. So I'm here with Zach, and Zach hosts this event.
It's called Story Time by Live a Great Story. I wanted to get people together to tell stories because I think when people share stories about life, it really like forms and creates these amazing connections between humans from around the world. Tell me a life story. And so you really jump from these like surface level connections really deep. And so, yeah, people like meet and they're like, hey, like, I mean, people have told me afterwards, they're like, yeah, I was like freaking out on the way home in the car, like yelling to myself, like, this is what I've been looking for, or thinking about it for days later, or really just like the connections and like friends of friends, like so many cool things that blossomed out of these events.
What I love about this is that you've developed a format for deep connections that help people get real vulnerable. And the whole mission and the brand of Live a Great Story is to help people live a better life. And you're doing that with these events. There's very few events that I hear where they're deep connection. You know, my events are very surface level, and I'm proud about those, but this is a really special formula.
Yeah, wanting to just like take people a little bit deeper in their story and then connecting people on that deeper level through other stories.
Hell yes. We're going to link Zach right up here. It's called Live a Great Story. Check it out.
Let's go.
I finished up my day with this homebrew Peloton I made at the gym to get a little bit of exercise. Thank you for watching my video. That's the end. See you tomorrow.